Is your ERISA disability carrier playing games with your ERISA disability back claim? Hey, I'm Nancy Cavey, and I'm a national ERISA disability attorney. I've had back surgery, and I know firsthand how disabling back pain and leg pain can be. I also know that it can be difficult to get your disability benefits because of back pain or back surgery. Now, in my case, I had a herniated disc at L5S1. I did it while I was working out. Within days, I was in severe pain. I could hardly walk. 6 weeks later, I had back surgery. I will tell you that the disability carrier is going to be looking at your claim to look for what's the cause of your problem. Is it something that has been slowly building, if you will, or is it something that's a result of an acute pain or an accident or an injury? Why is that important? Well, that's important because their doctors are going to be looking at the medical records to see what the nature of your symptoms are, the progression of the symptoms, and they are also going to be seeing what the physical exam findings show, what the diagnostic studies show, because they want to try to make sure that there is consistency between your complaints, your exam findings, and the diagnostic studies. Why? Because they're going to say, you can't be in as much pain as you say because your exam is fairly normal or your diagnostic studies are not particularly significant. Now, that obviously can be problematic, and that's why it's important that you're giving a great history to your doctor about your symptoms, and you do that at every visit so your doctor understands the nature of your symptoms. Now, I will tell you, if you ultimately have surgery, they're going to be looking at what kind of result you had. They're going to use disability duration guidelines, and they're going to say, look, you may have had pain in your legs, tingling, numbness, weakness give way, but that surgery was successful. Look at those post-operative scans. They look beautiful. And your examination is fairly normal, so you cannot be disabled. You need to go back to work, and we're going to stop paying you your benefits. And of course, what they do is they ignore the pain that you have. Now, there's no objective measure of pain. There's no test that you can have that will corroborate that you've got pain or the level of the pain. That particularly can play into a disability carrier's hands because sometimes chronic pain can be the cause of a long-term disability claim that goes beyond what the disability duration guidelines say. That's something that you need to understand because in your policy or plan, there may be what's called a subjective medical condition limitation, and benefits are paid generally for just 2 years. And at that point, the disability carrier will, if this clause is in your policy or plan, say, look, you're disabled as a result of subjective findings, and under our laundry list of conditions that are included as subjective conditions include pain or spasm or other non-verifiable symptoms. That can be a problem, and your benefits just might be limited to 2 years. So it's important that you understand this before you walk in to an ERISA disability claim, if you will. You need to understand what you're getting yourself into. You also need to understand that disability carriers will normally terminate benefits when the definition of disability changes from an inability to do your own occupation to an inability to do any occupation. They'll try to insist that you can do a sedentary job, notwithstanding the fact that you have trouble sitting down, you have tingling or numbness, you have to get up and move around. If any of that is happening to you, please give us a call because the disability carrier will issue a denial letter, and you will only have 180 days under the ERISA law to file an appeal. The appeal is the trial of your case, and you don't want to screw that up. If you've got any questions, give us a call. You can also get a copy of our book below. Thanks.